Hi everyone, welcome back. Now I am ready to do the Divine Feminine reading. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled, but I will cut the deck. One card for the Divine Feminine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That went crazy. And this is crazy. Okay, let's start that again. Divine Feminine energy is a little out there right now. Okay, one card for the Divine Feminine, please. This Mercury retrograde is supposed to be finished, and today is the beginning of amazing things to come, so I got two cards. There's only supposed to be one, but thank you. Oh, and Fear is the shadow card here. Okay. One card, please. There it is. Oh my God. Divine Feminine always gets Ruby, shine. It's like, she's not, it's like, shine, woman. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck, we've got Healer. Okay, so moving on. For many sakes. Okay. There we go. Oh, interesting. And Fairy Bee is the shadow aspect. Okay, one more. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just getting over this flu, so I'm still a little bit loopy and congested and blah, but I was able to go for a run today, kind of clear out some of that stagnant energy. One card for the Divine Feminine. One card, one card. One card. There we go. Quiet time. Oh, and Mother Earth is also the energy, shadow energy. So I always say, like, the top is always what you're seeing on the top and the level, like, you know, what you can easily identify with, and then the shadow is, to me, is always these things that you are not even acknowledging right now, because it's your shadow. It's in the shadow. So it's like bringing it up to the surface. Okay, so we got Failure, which is, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And Patience, I accept that everything is happening in divine order. And I think a lot of us are having that issue with this patience thing, and just like realizing that, you know, I know everybody, I'm sure a lot of people hate that word, divine timing, but it's very true. Divine timing, everything needs to be in the right order. It's like you can't put that piece of the puzzle over here until this other piece is there to really complete the puzzle. So it's like putting the other pieces together. And yeah, and it's kind of like, yeah, see, like puzzle pieces, a mosaic of sorts, putting all the pieces together to create. Okay, so Patience. Whew. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maximum. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons, but when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe, and the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. Absolutely true. And when we take the time to meditate, that synchronicity, it starts even more. You see it even more. It's like you start aligning with it. And, it's about also understanding what you're seeing. So like if you're seeing, 1111, well, what does 1111 mean to you? What is the significance of 111? What is the vibration behind it? It's really about understanding what you're seeing and not just seeing it because everybody else is seeing it and seeing it as something cool. Like really take the time to understand what it is. Okay, so failure. I understand that a mistake isn't only an opportunity to learn. Life on Earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. Embrace the maximum. When one door closes, another one opens. Embrace the maxim. When one door closes, another one opens. It is time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it is meant to. Divine timing. Divine timing. No matter what, be true to your dream and the creative process. So yeah. A failure, how many times does a person fail before they actually get something done and have a breakthrough? Like, that's life. How many times did you ride the bicycle and fall off before you finally were able to ride that bicycle? As long as we have supportive people around us who let us fail and don't put us down when we fail, and kind of just encourage us and give us that moral support, like, it's great. And even if you don't have it, you can be your own greatest cheerleader. Your higher self is cheering you on. Okay, and fear was the shadow aspect, and it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And, the fear is judgment, it's ego, it's gossip, things like that. That's all fear. It's like you're putting your insecurities and your things on other people because you're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror, and it's easier to look at somebody else than look at yourself. So it's about letting go of that fear, really embracing everything with love. Everybody you meet, everybody you come in contact with. This new 5 energy is love. This new 5D energy is love. It's a place of love. If you can't have compassion and those things for the people, it's like you will not experience that 5D feeling. And, it always starts at the center of your heart. You. Love yourself. Okay, so Ruby Shine was, this has popped up a lot in the readings. Since I began doing these readings, Ruby's popped up like 4 times, 5 times in the feminine readings. And it popped up a couple times for the masculine readings. It's a beautiful stone. It's got so many amazing healing properties. They dissolve deep trauma and grief within the body, and it allows you to love yourself through the challenges of life, which is needed to release that fear, to let go of that failure. It enhances passion in all areas of life, deepens your sensual aspects of self, allowing you to receive flow of life, energy, and creativity, helps to recognize source, helps to recognize the source of inexplicable fear and anxiety. So it's a great stone to really get rid of that fear. No one ever really dies, so a lot of fear is based on death and losing people we love and things like that. But when you realize that nobody ever really dies, energy moves on. It's just a physical shell that leaves, and that's the part we miss. It's the attachment to things. Let's see. So you've attracted this card into your life today to remind you it's time to shine. You are a beautiful, loving, shining light on this planet, possessing deep love and wisdom to share with many. If you've been feeling a little bit down, a little down on yourself, know that it is now time to put aside those negative thoughts and feelings and start believing that you are a beautiful beacon of light here to shine your light on this world. The crystals are here with you, and they encourage you to look deeply within to see the truth of who you are. It's time to stop hiding and step out into the world and shine your beautiful light. You have been playing it small and hiding in the shadows for too long. Now it is a time to shine. Ruby gives you permission to shine your light into the world and to know that you are amazing. And so the shadow, you've been hiding in the shadows for too long. And Numite is the healer. And I feel I know the divine feminines are healers, natural healers. All it requires is love, a compassionate, loving heart. That's all it requires to be a healer. That's how you heal people, with love. But a person has to be open to it. Some people don't want to change, and you can't help them. They need to want to help themselves. So a person has to be really receptive. And I know that in my healing work, I have to really talk to a person and say, okay, are you ready to receive this? Because if you're not ready to receive it, it's not gonna work. But I want to read Numite. I know I didn't read the other ones, but I love what Rochelle Sharman has to say. Crystal reading cards. I love what Rochelle Sharman, what she writes in this book, for all the cards and their definitions and their meanings. And this is a great stone for all chakras. It's called, I think some people call it the Merlin stone. Merlin is very healing. It's a stone of the warrior and the shaman. Supports on the journey into your shadow self, creating a sacred space to obtain deep wisdom, strength, and courage. Increases strength and endurance during difficult times. Assists on the journey to self-mastery, and assists to love all aspects of yourself. And it's great for failure, helping you heal that feeling of when you feel like you've failed. And it's like you never failed. There's always another option. You have called this card into your awareness today to remind you that you are a gifted and powerful healer. We are all healers in some way or another, and the crystals of Numite are inviting you to allow this part of yourself to emerge and awaken fully. You are entering a time of initiation when your innate healing power is being activated within you on a deeper level. Ancient memories are stirring, and your soul's wisdom is flowing through you more than ever. It is time to embrace your inner healer and recognize and honor your healing gifts and powers. There are times in life when it is necessary to receive healing from others. However, the most powerful healer in truth is yourself. It is time to look within and access your own healing medicine. You're being called to utilize this sacred wisdom and energy for your own well-being and the well-being of others. You're encouraged to work deeply with this crystal to support you through this powerful initiation time. If you are considering pursuing a career in natural medicine, the healing arts, or healthcare, then this card is confirmation that you are on the right path. You may also feel guided to seek the support of a professional healer. If so, follow your intuition and inner guidance as you choose the most suitable healer for you. I love that. I love that. Reiki, massage therapy, crystal healing, oracle reading, tarot reading. These are all healing modalities that help others heal. It doesn't require a degree. It just requires an open heart for you to channel the divine energy from source. Okay, so we got you will not let fear stop you this time. Pose brave flight. And, you've got a raven there. A raven has such deep symbolism. It's very mysterious. It's 26. 2 is about love. 6 is about family. And really being compassionate and loving towards your family, towards yourself, nurturing yourself, because it's also about nurturing yourself and others, loving others, so healing others with love. I guess this makes sense to me because that's the name of my channel, but it's also for you guys because you guys are all healing others with love. And we got 6 again for the shadow aspect, and my life is sweet, and it's remembering that you're here to shine. Your life is sweet. It is beautiful. Like, you are here. I know that I struggle with this a lot, really appreciating everything, because we go through things sometimes. You're like, oh, what was that for? What was the point of that? But once you sit to reflect why, it makes perfect sense. So we got Pose, Brave Flight, 26, and it's time to fly. It really is. She's got the goggles on her head. It's third eye. Trust your intuition. She's got the purple in her hair. It's like, trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Float. Okay. 26. You are going to be offered a chance to do something out of your normal reality. And instead of thinking it through again and again and analyzing its risks until you are immobilized, Poe's Brave Flight asks you to take the suggestion of another and fly high. There will be a message that comes to you via text or an email, and it will be up to you whether you respond or whether you ignore the call. Oh, that's interesting. So yesterday was also talking about the call. Like you would receive a call, that you would receive a message, and it's about answering the call. Interesting. So take note of that. This could be a trip where air travel is involved, or an experience where you'll have to take some chances and be uncertain of what will happen. You must allow uncertainty to enter your life because your life is being slowly killed by all the safety. Take the chance, travel, explore, and overcome the fear of flying. And not just flying in the sense of an airplane, but you flying, you shedding that cocoon and being that butterfly you were meant to be, transforming. All will be worth it. For you will discover something wonderful about yourself in return. You are brave and capable of greater things. Like when I'm reading, sometimes I throw in my own stuff in there, so sorry if it kind of throws you off a little bit. But yeah, you're in that cocoon, and it's time to like fly. Be that raven, be that, mysterious, Yeah, so interesting. So the fairy bee. I'm not going to read that one, but I'm just going to tell you that life is sweet, and get out there, get in the sunshine, smell a flower. Really, whenever we smell flowers, it connects us to our crown chakra. So, and it's about yellow willpower. It's time to like really let go of control and just trust the process. I know in the masculine reading, it was about trusting the process. Okay, so quiet time. Take quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So, Siggy, I love this. So if you see the rainbow, her aura, and that's telling me that rainbow energy that's coming through, that 5D energy, it's here. Many of us are experiencing this. It's really letting go of the fear and really having that compassionate heart that you get to experience this. Really loving others, really loving yourself, You definitely can't love another until you love yourself. And I know a lot of people feel they love themselves, but then they treat people like crap. And it's like, well, that's not loving yourself. If you treat others uncompassionately, because that is a reflection of you. So really, once again, take stock of how you treat others, and take that time aside to really meditate, really get to know yourself and the things that you love and the things that you want to change. Write a journal. So, it says, shh, dearest one, quiet your mind. Breathe and let go of words, worry, and plans. Go into that space of silence deep within you, that vortex of peace, where the world doesn't enter. Now it's time to retreat in silence and spend time alone. I'll lovingly help you rejuvenate and recenter yourself. Don't try to make any decisions now. Just allow your mind to be at rest. You'll know soon enough when it's time to take action. But for now, quiet your mind and rest. And it says to go on a retreat, listen more and talk less, avoid loud noise and sounds, meditate, surrender mind chatter to heaven, and know you're more sensitive to noise now. And yeah, we are getting a little more sensitive to outside factors. It's like the world's a little bit harsh. But it's about, really connecting. And so this talks about going outside and Mother Earth, and, you're called upon to help the environmentalism. And it's about connecting with Mother Earth here as well, really appreciating her, really fighting for her. This is the woman that nurtured you. This is the woman that, loved you, supports you, gives you oxygen to breathe, water to drink. The food that you eat is all provided by Mother Earth. The Gnostic goddess Siege is considered to be the great silence or void from which all creation sprang. That is quiet time. It's a perfect synchronicity. It is omnipresent power that gives birth. Quiet is omnipresent power that gives birth to wisdom. Just as the Gnostics hold that Siege is the mother of Sophia, the goddess of wisdom, Siege teaches that our roots are in the silent void of the universe, and that it is important for us to reconnect with silence regularly. So that's beautiful. That came up. It's about the silence. This quiet inside It'll take away this fear. It'll take away this failure. It'll help you radiate and shine your light even brighter. It'll help you with your healing abilities. And then you'll be saying, my life is sweet. Say that every day. My life is sweet. My life is sweet. You're going to fly. This is beautiful. And I'm going to just do one more card from, because this went a little bit longer because I had to shuffle. I didn't have to shuffle the masculines reading, but I'm just going to do one card from The Universe Has Your Back. Close this out. There we go. Oh, I love this. Dragonfly. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Trust the process. That's what the masculine received, a similar trust the process. And dragonflies have such deep symbolism, and I'm not going to get into it now. You could Google that, but it's such a beautiful way to close this out. Quietude. Dragonfly. I always trust the direction of the universe, and I know I'm being guided. And you are. Follow the signs. Pay attention. Listen with your heart. The eyes will deceive you, but your heart will never lie. Okay, namaste, everyone. Thank you.